EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go here in New Orleans. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall, and he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. He'll get that to Wilson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's 3rd and 7.
19 White. Ready. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Back deep, Trey Palmer. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Rough to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Fairbairn good on the point after. Saints will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Flash. Deputy. Deputy Lions. Ready.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Vernon Broughton able to bring him down.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 60 Bison.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They send a receiver in motion left. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Rambo 80. 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
3. Come on. 60 Eagles.
A give. Here's Hall. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
With Lions, Cowboy 80. 19 tight. Ready.
They will run it over center with Hall. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. And we get a stoppage for an injury. Oh, that is T.J. Watt, who is in some discomfort. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Okay,
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the check.
Third and goal.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Let go.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The Jets will send out the field goal unit. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Jets are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return is Trey Palmer. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Murray looking to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will finally run him down. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
Good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
One quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with first and 10.
Sit. 2-2.
A run with Dobbins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Quick throw, taken in, to the goal line, and in. Touchdown, Saints.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go. 70. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready up.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 11.
Go check. Get up. 70.
They'll go again with Hall. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
19, Tiger.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Jets. 31 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60. Go.
Here's Hall from the pistol. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
14 on the pickup, and the Jets have a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
To the 5-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
One more time, they give it to Hall. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Viking 18. Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Jets are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Jets 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Murray. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, New Orleans.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together.
And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. Murray gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Third and a long way to go. They go play action for Murray. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. To give credit to the defense, they were ready for it. They rallied to the ball.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
They'll throw out of the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down.
60 Eagles.
That one caught by Wilson. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 32.
A huge play just before the half. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
60 Eagles.
And in motion, it's Diggs. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Palmer now to return. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Naimi Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Saints are out to a 21-10 lead.
Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he goes through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They go back to Allen. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hot 70, hot 70. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here comes Allen, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Now, faking the give. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's to his tight end, Juwan Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Saints first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Green, 2-2, hot.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's got his tight end, that's Johnson. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And he'll get about 5.
Quincy Williams on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
2-2.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Deuce.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short one caught by Taylor. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
19 Tiger.
They'll send a man in motion left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That is caught left side by Taylor. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Ready up. Hey, check that. Street.
4th quarter begins on the ground. He's beyond midfield to the 45. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 47 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
47 yards. First down.
Putting the tight end in motion. On the handoff, it's Davis. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
60 Eagles, 6.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. He'll swing that out wide, and he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and not bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Murray. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the 2-point conversion. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Jets, 22. Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Hardman now to return it. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
19-18.
Back to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Cougar 19. Reload. Hey, check that. Street.
He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They go play action for Murray. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. Look at the big man go. And he will score. DeJuan Johnson. Touchdown Saints. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Hardman now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Hold it ready. Go. 70 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Slot man in motion left. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
18 rattle, 18 rattle, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught. Taylor, the tight end. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Gibbs on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They go play action now. Murray. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he'll be taken down. That is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line. This is Allen. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Ball
second
on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Hot 70. 19 Tiger.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Diggs on the reception. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down.
1st down, Jets.
Come on. Set. Panther 60.
Man in motion, it's Diggs.
Go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
2-2, hot!
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man, that's Olave. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
2-2.
Murray's going to throw again. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
27-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now a second down throw for Murray. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6?
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. Saints going to use their second timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
19 Tiger.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.